covers configuring additional scanners with Nessus Manager. First, let's discuss managing the local Nessus Manager scanner. Log in as a system administrator and navigate to the Scanners page. To define permissions for the local scanner, click on Permissions. If the default permissions are set to No Access, no users can launch scans using this scanner. If set to Can Use, every user with scanning permissions can launch scans with this scanner. If set to Can Manage, standard users are allowed to unlink and share the scanner, in addition to administrators. You may define permissions for specific users or groups by adding them manually, which is helpful if you need to restrict local scanner access only to certain users. It is common to use manually defined permissions in conjunction with the default permission No Access. In this example, only one group of users can launch scans with this scanner. To begin adding scanners, go to the Scanners page. Here you see a key that you can use to link additional scanners, plus an option to regenerate the key. Now, let's configure an additional scanner. Once you have downloaded and installed Nessus, load the initial configuration page in a web browser. Create an administrative username and password. From the Registration menu, choose Link to Nessus Manager. Enter the manager host IP, the port, which is 8834 by default, and the key you obtained earlier. If a proxy is required, choose Use Proxy and enter the settings. When finished, click Continue. The scanner initializes and begins downloading plugins and any required software updates from Nessus Manager. To begin using the new scanner, log in to the Nessus Manager interface. Go to the Scanner's Settings page. Here, you see the scanner's operational status, current scan count, along with options to disable or delete the scanner entirely. You cannot choose a disabled scanner when creating and launching a new scan. Disabling is useful during scanner system maintenance, as you do not need to reconfigure the scanner. Deleting the scanner removes it completely. You must reconfigure the scanner to reconnect it to Nessus Manager. Click on the scanner to reveal details and information about the remote scanner. To update the plugins of a remote scanner, click the appropriate Update Plugins icon. When the scanner is actively scanning, this page also shows the currently running scan, when it last updated, the owner, and status. You can also pause or stop the scan. You define permissions for the remote scanner in the same manner as the local scanner, using the options No Access, Can Use, and Can Manage. To create a remote scan, navigate to your scans. Create a new scan from a new or existing policy. Fill in the appropriate fields and choose the scanner to use. After you have launched a scan, you can analyze the results in the same way as for any other Nessus scan. If you launched a remote scan, the Scan Details area displays the name of the remote scanner.